Hello, Nintendo Capri Sun made a Let's Play of Kid Icarus. I watched it. I was very entertained by it. Except for the last episode. That one was a little bit boring. But generally, it was very entertaining. Yes, it was. And I've been pondering for a bit, and it's why I stopped making these Mega Man 4 videos. What is the point of Let's Plays? They're not even entertaining. But then I watched Nintendo Capri Sun's Kid Icarus Let's Play, and I realized that they are entertaining. Now I don't know if anyone would find my Let's Plays entertaining, but maybe they would. I do. Kind of. So, that is the value of Let's Plays. They are not useless. They are not necessarily a money grab like... I shouldn't have done that, like Trailer Drake said. They can be fun. So, that's why I'm doing one right now too. Oh, why did I even go up here? So stupid. Okay. No parkour. Stop. You... Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. I was trying to translate something, but it doesn't work. So, another thing I was gonna talk about is the too restrictive definition of weeaboo. Because when I call somebody a weeaboo or something, like, okay, whatever. So weeaboo, people like to say that a weeaboo, they like to say, that's not a weeaboo, I'm not a weeaboo, or something like that. And they're like, well, a weeaboo is someone that thinks that they're Japanese. But I'm like, how many people actually think they're Japanese when they're not? Like, that has to be like maybe one person in the entire world. Some very delirious person. I don't think that's a real thing that people think they're Japanese. I mean, there's a difference between... Okay, never mind. But yeah, so that's a stupid definition of weeaboo in my opinion. I've never seen anyone that thinks they're Japanese. I was thinking that, but not quickly enough. So, that's my problem with the definition of weeaboo. And the thing is, well, weeaboo, I call myself a weeaboo sometimes, and I call other people weeaboo sometimes. Well, no, maybe not. Yes, I call them sometimes. But I try to be nice sometimes and keep it to myself, even though it's really hard. I even made a song about that. Like, I wanna tell people mean things, but I can't because that's mean. Pretty much. It's such a struggle. Yes, it is. So I was talking about Apple Picker. Well, I was talking about games, and I like to make video games. I guess I could talk about that again. So yesterday I thought I had a brilliant idea of being like, okay, hey, the Google machine has everything, right? So I can ask the Google machine how to make video games, and it'll teach me, right? That's how the Google machine works, right? So I googled how to make video games. It was a featured video. I watched it for a bit, and then so this male said, okay, so he started talking about engines and like, okay, so these are some good engines. Game Maker Studio 2 you can use, and then there's Unity, then there's some really advanced one that Batman Arkham Knight or something like used, and then the person said, I'm gonna be a bit biased here because my channel revolves of Unity. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but anyway. Then I thought, holy crap. Wait a minute. Is this Brackeys? So I went on the channel page. Keep in mind, I had been watching this video in the Google window until now. So I went to the YouTube site, and it was Brackeys. The Danish guy. Thanks for tuning in at Brackies. Yeah, I remember. I got flashbacks because I've certainly had an experience with Brackies. I used to watch him try to make Unity games. I was that desperate, and yeah, I watched some Unity tutorials from him. So Brackies is a person I know, and he's Danish. Yeah, so that was Brackies, alright. And then I did something else, I don't remember. Then I just stopped. Well, actually I did my English homework, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, yeah, that was Brackies, and I didn't even realize it. I should have been able to tell. Okay, so games. I've always tried to make games. I'm never gonna learn, am I? So, I also tried to make this game once. That was like timing circles. Okay, that's boring. I was gonna talk about games that I tried to make more recently, like in May of 20-something. In the summer, I guess, or like the spring. I tried to make this game that was like the ice puzzles in Pokemon. And I made music for it because that's my favorite part. I made some graphics, I tried to make it work. I actually made the first level work, but that was pretty easy. Then I tried to make another level, and it threw a big monkey wrench into the whole system. Because England is weird. That was a citation of Zidnaf. Khashidnaf, I mean. The alternative official pronunciation. Yeah, indeed. Khashayr. Yeah. So, that was something I tried to make, but yeah, like I said, it didn't work. I failed, like I always do. I just did it. And, well, yeah, I've made a bunch of Scratch games over the years. I've had Scratch for a long time. When I was like in the 4th grade, when I was like 10 years old or something. That was my first experience with Scratch. And since then, well, I've made a bunch of Scratch games. Even recently, I made something called like the symbol thing. I don't remember what it was called. But you dodge symbols. It's pretty cool. It has some nice music. It has that song I made called, or track or thing called Rapid Grey that I made in Family Tracker, but then I actually remade it in Anvil Studio. So it's not 8-bit anymore. Or well, it's not of the NES console sound anymore. I don't know, what's the problem with calling it 8-bit? That is 8-bit, right? Or am I not getting something? Yeah. I don't understand, but of course I don't, right? I also had a revelation the other day. Maybe not so recently, actually. Yeah, kind of recently, actually. I started thinking about half-diminished chords, and how, like, they can also be described as flat 7/5 or something like that. And I started thinking, what does that mean? 7 flat 5th. So I started thinking, what does that mean? And then I realized, oh, so you make a 7th chord that is minor, of course. Did I forget to say that? It has to be minor. Minor 7 flat 5th. So you make a minor 7th chord, and then the 5th, you flatten it. It's that simple, and I thought about it, and wow, that makes sense. in a minor 7th chord, if I can do this correctly here, you make a, so you take the root, they take a 3, and then you take a 4, and then a 3, right, yeah. But, as you know, in a minor chord, you go 3 plus 4, so the 4th in that one, so the one that is 4 above the 3rd is the 5th, right? Because that's how it is. So you take the 5th and then you flatten it. So the whole recipe is 3 plus 3 plus 3 from the root. So, and that was a nice little mind blow there, or just a revelation, I guess, about minor 7 flat 5th. And I started thinking like, well, yeah, this all worked out because I had an idea of what a half-diminished chord looks like because of the Vox video, because of the half-diminished is